Sometimes we meet people that are almost not yet. They show interest in something, school, job, hobby, relationship, but they don't fully commit. They're almost not yet. There's usually some fear there, some complicated past. And simply put, people like this can be conflicted. I've been there. Governor Felix in Acts 24 is an almost not yet kind of person. It's less of a judgment and more of a lesson for us all about how to reach out to people like this, since everyone deserves a shot at the good news. Acts 24, 22 to 27. Then Felix, who was well acquainted with the way, adjourned the proceedings. When Lysias the commander comes, he said, "I will decide your case." He ordered the centurion to keep Paul under guard, but to give him some freedom and permit his friends to take care of his needs. Several days later, Felix came with his wife Drusilla, who was Jewish. He sent for Paul and listened to him as he spoke about faith in Christ Jesus. As Paul talked about righteousness, self-control, and the judgment to come, Felix was afraid and said, "That's enough for now. You may leave. When I find it convenient, I will send for you." At the same time, he was hoping that Paul would offer him a bribe, so he sent for him frequently and talked with him. When 2 years had passed, Felix was succeeded by Porcius Festus, but because Felix wanted to grant a favor to the Jews, he left Paul in prison. We haven't properly met Felix yet. Claudius Felix was procurator of Judea from 52 to 59 AD. He and his brother Paulus were actually both freedmen of the imperial family. Freedmen means that they were slaves. And now they're pretty high up in the Roman government, which was very rare. So how did this former slave manage his new authority? Did he have empathy and grace for the struggling in his cities? Nope, it was exact opposite. He lacked as much empathy as he did ruling experience. Well, Felix is a slimy fox, but he's also conflicted and seems like he might have an open heart. So let's paint the picture. He has adjourned the court and won't give a verdict. He lies and says, "Oh, I'm waiting for Lysias, the commander, to come and give the report," but he's already given it. He's familiar with the Christians, says he knows all about the way and clearly understands the baseless charges of sedition, so should release Paul. But this guy's locked up and trapped in the politics. He's got election donors in his pocket and doesn't want to upset the apple cart. He's even hoping Paul's going to give him a bribe. On the other hand, Felix is giving Paul certain freedoms in prison, allowing liberal visitation rights, says his friends can take care of his needs, and he wants to hear Paul share the good news. They visit with each other. He even brings his wife to their little Bible talk. There are a lot of Felixes out there. They have had a hard past, but have worked even harder to get beyond it, but might have sacrificed their integrity along the way. Part of them can be wide open to hearing the gospel truth, but another part of them just wants to shut it down. Bottom line is, we don't know what people are hiding or hoping for, but we do our best to hold out the story of Jesus and see if the soil is ready or not. Almost not yet could mean that there might be another opportunity down the road. So let's not burn any bridges, keep the conversation going, and let's let God do the rest.